Self-regulatory behavior enhances children's success in all areas of achievement. Experts make strong links between children's opportunities for rich, imaginative play and their ability to self-regulate. When children have the opportunity for free choice in the context of play, they're motivated to be creative and to regulate their own behavior in order to sustain the play situation. This is particularly true in sociodramatic play, during which children have an investment in sustaining the play and are therefore motivated to self-regulate. However, this does not always happen automatically. Adults need to know when to step in to provide support and both acknowledge and encourage prosocial, self-regulatory behavior. Dr. Stuart Shanker suggests that we use an engine metaphor to help children find that sweet spot for learning. Asking children, "So how's your engine running today?" Not too fast, not too slow, but hopefully just right. Getting children to recognize, monitor, and self-regulate their behavior. This is in sharp contrast to a more controlled early years environment in which children may learn compliance. That is, they learn to control their behavior to meet adults' expectations, but may never learn to self-regulate thought and behavior, to achieve and maintain socially positive play experiences, which ultimately leads to academic success.
A word that you will hear a lot is choice. I talk to the children a lot about making choices. I don't have a limit on the number of children who can work at each center. That's something that we often will have to create together. They know that if a table's too crowded, they need to figure that out themselves. Oftentimes, yeah, there are arguments, there's pushing, there's shoving, and that's when the facilitator, the grown-up, will step in and I can help them problem solve that. And eventually, as the year goes on, you see that they're doing that on their own and they're using that language with their friends. They're figuring it out on their own as to who can work where, how many is too many. It's almost as though they learn functional play and they learn when they can't regulate that themselves. When a center is new or when there's new activities out at a center, it's funny because we have children who have said just recently, the materials have changed at the water table, and someone said, "Well, I want to play there and I know that everybody's going to run there," and we had a chat together on the carpet of here's a concern, here's a legitimate concern that we have, so how are we going to problem solve this? And themselves, they decided that they were going to create a sign-up list, and that's what we did, and they even picked a time. That was our job, the grown-ups' job, to regulate the time, but they thought 10 minutes was great at a center, and they thought if they had 3 at the center and we could go through the list, and that was their way of figuring that out themselves. So all of those anger pieces in that, developmentally it's all about me. So they want it now, they want to do and play with their favorite toys, and it's kind of helping them to regulate that with each other and for their peers.